Did you know that Justin Bieber has negotiated his own fee for Coachella?
Wait, like he didn't get the same fee everybody else got?
He didn't. He got literally more than everybody else has gotten in Coachella history.
Well, hook me up with Justin Bieber's guy. I'm trying to get that.
Justin Bieber doesn't have a guy. That's what I'm telling you.
You mean he did it himself?
Without an agent.
Wow.
So not only did he get the highest paid set in Coachella history, he didn't have to pay any agent fees to do it.
Look at Justin Bieber standing on business.
It's not clocking to that I'm standing on business, is it?
Justin Bieber, his highly anticipated concert comeback this past weekend at Coachella has fans divided.
So he had said initially on Twitch, I'm putting on a hell of a show for you guys for Coachella, getting ready and getting inspired. And then the set happened.
I didn't see it myself because I wasn't at Coachella, but I saw clips, and from what I saw, it wasn't that inspiring.
It was, on one hand, it does seem like his very loyal fans and Bieber himself had a good time.
You know, I saw a few clips of it, and
it's not like he's not moving. He's not like he's, laconic.
No. Yeah.
He's performing.
He's going with it. And like watching him like on the stage, just kind of like performing, doing his thing. Like it isn't it isn't the smallest performance. It isn't like there's nothing behind him. A lot of people said it felt empty and talked about like his performance on the stage when he pulled out the laptop and was kind of like I guess he was playing songs from his early career. And I think that was the moment that he chose, right, to like really dive deep into those early songs, his like hit catalog, right? I think a lot of the performance was maybe underwhelming to some people because he was performing his newer stuff.
So let's get into that, because for the most part, his stuff came from his last two records, which is Swag and Swag 2.
Yeah, those were interesting. Had you listened to those?
Yeah, I have. And I think where he's going is really interesting. And I'm way more interested in him as an artist now than I was when he was a pop heartthrob designed to, part 16-year-old girls from their money.
That's so interesting, because when I listened to these records, I felt like I found these to be a little bit more chill, a little bit less like Max Martin-y. Do you feel me?
Yes. Yeah. They're not big pop. They're not Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Max Martin. They're much more in
like contemplative, thoughtful R&B.
Kind of like, I think one article described it as like aggressively lo-fi.
Yeah. And that catches me a little bit off guard with Justin, because I expect, like we're coming from the Peaches. You remember that song? We're coming from like Yummy, and like that era of Bieber, even like the late 2010s, like 2019, 2020, felt a little bit more. We can't say hyper pop. That's maybe too far,
but bubblegum pop?
Bubblegum, like so highly produced, very much meant to be easily consumed. And this felt like it took a little bit more diving into.
Yeah, this is not music for the masses. And so it's really interesting because, of course, this is an artist who has been famous for his entire life.
Yeah.
And has actually this whole very popular catalog. He did recently sell it. He sold his back catalog recently.
That's right. It was like $200 million sale.
So,
which is wild.
Which I think
it's a BlackRock.
Okay, great. Cool. He has also recently had some health issues, which I hadn't heard about because I'm not the biggest Bieber fan.
Yeah.
He had to abandon a 2022 tour over health concerns.
Yeah, that was actually his last performance, is when he pulled from the tour. So he hadn't performed until this Coachella set.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like, okay, cool, you're coming back.
There was a lot of anticipation for him. Yeah. And so there was something different now, because he really is, to a lot of people, the people who are defending him are saying that this set showed kind of a lot of vulnerability.
Yeah, you can definitely see that in the way the set is built out. It's very intimate. It's mostly just him. Like I said, I didn't see it, but I don't think he had like a ton of guests with him.
He did have guests.
Do you know who he brought with him?
Not offhand.
Yeah.
But he did have some guests. He did have people come out and play guitar. So he did some more of his kind of acoustic set thing that he's been doing.
That was, that's really where if you look at young Justin Bieber, that's where it started, right? Him and the guitar.
Yeah.
That was what was it, Believe back in the day? You remember that? That was the OG. So for his Coachella guests because he was the headliner, and this is the first time we've ever seen Bieber headline Coachella. So that's cool.
And the first time we've seen him in 4 years.
The first time he's been out, and he's out with Thames, WizKid, the Kid Leroy, Dijon, and Mickey.
So it's not like he was just out there alone. The other thing, I think the headline that everybody's hearing is the laptop stunt where he just went on YouTube.
Yes. What did you think about that?
So I think it's worth contextualizing.
Yeah.
I just think the reason I want to set the record straight in this small way is because I'm not a believer. I'm not a big Bieber fan.
Yeah.
But I do want to defend the right of an artist to be weird.
Yeah. To do something conceptual.
Yes.
That's real.
Yes. Thank you. It is conceptual. And I want to kind of circle back to that.
Yes.
So it was a 90-minute set with basically 20 minutes of that being him kind of going down a YouTube rabbit hole.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like he was just
sitting at the computer.
Yeah. He was pulling up some clips from him as a young person.
Yeah.
He did some duets with himself in his very, very, very early days, which he kind of jokingly said, like, I just want to see how far back y'all go.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see if you've been with me since the beginning. I want to talk about kind of the concept behind that.
Yeah.
Because I think if you strip that back and give it a little bit of thought, I think it's a very, very, very interesting thing for an artist at his place in life to do.
Yeah.
He sang with himself.
Yeah.
He sang along to a younger version of himself. He could have gone out and just done these classic Bieber songs, right? He could have gone out and done Beauty and the Beat and Baby.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't have felt natural. I mean, his voice has changed.
Yeah.
He's a different person.
He's grown. There's so much story with him, with everything that happened with Scooter Braun and with Diddy. And so all those songs probably have a different feeling for him now than they did.
So by pulling that music up and watching it, it actually places him, in my opinion, it places him in the present with his audience.
Yeah.
He's saying that this kid now only exists in memory.
Yeah.
This kid is an experience that we all had. It's, in some form or another. Yeah. We all had this experience. Like, I was him, you experienced him. But no matter what your relationship was with young Biebs, those days are over now. And the only way you're ever going to get him back is in memory, on YouTube. He's telling us that I'm not that person anymore. Yeah. And just like you, the only experience that I have with him is to look back at him. That young boy is no longer present in this world.
That's beautiful. That's such a beautiful summation of what I think happened. It was like this intimacy that was created with the audience. It's like you had to be in the moment to have this experience with me, reflecting with you on the experience we shared.
Yeah. And I'm here for the concept.
Yeah, me too. I actually think it's cool because often Coachella is this opportunity for artists to have this huge performance.
Yeah.
Like, in contrast to what Sabrina Carpenter did, you've got pyrotechnics, you've got this enormous show that we kind of expect when you headline Coachella.
Yep.
However, this is kind of disruptive in the fact that it's subverting your expectations. It's just me on the stage. I'm by myself. There's no one else. It's not going to be big. It's not going to be outlandish. There's no pyrotechnics.
No choreography.
No, it's just you and the audience reflecting together and having this moment that only you can have then.
So I'd love to hear your comments. Let us know how you connected with this set, what you think about it, what you kind of think about this new era of Bieber.
Did you like it? Did you feel like Justin Bieber was phoning it in, or did you like this?
Yeah, I'm interested in this. I'm more interested in Bieber personally now than I ever have been.
I mean, $10 million is a lot.
Yeah. And shout out to Justin Bieber's agent, Justin Bieber.
That's great.
Thank you for watching. This has been the Wholesome Music Podcast. We have a ton of content just like this on our page, so please like and subscribe and join us over there. My name is Augustus Watkins.
My name's Cam LJ.
And we'd love to see you again.